Good morning. Um, One of the things I was just thinking about this morning was that, like, the late Reverend Albert Tritt, my great great grandfather, about his way of life and how he lived it, and the way people talked about it was like, how he was a man of God and one of the founding fathers of Arctic Village, and how our people were um, so close to God at that time. And like, they said our people would go to church and pray for hours on Sunday. I mean, we're talking hours, not just 1 or 2 hours. We're talking like all day in church. And I think about, I don't know, like, what upsets me the most, I think, is like how much we judge one another. And you know like, if you think about what would, like, what kind of person would God want you to be? And like, if like, okay, so if I sit here and I look at somebody and be like, like, oh, they do this or they do that, and we're not supposed to do that to one another. We're supposed to be there for each other. And I just I believe that we could do so much better if we were just good to one another and not have any anger or resentment. And if you think about it, think of how much better our tribe and people and whatnot would be if we didn't tear each other down and we would just support one another, believe in one another. And I don't know, I don't understand that. Like, when I was a chief, um, I really tried to help people equally, and I tried to help my people, and I wanted them to thrive and succeed, and I wanted this for all of them. I mean, like, I still believe in that, but it was so hard to be a leader. It's hard to be a leader, and everyone that's ever been a chief or they're one now, they understand what I'm saying. Or even tribal administrators, because tribal administrators do just as much or even more than a leader. So like, well, I'm not saying not to put one above another, but both are like equally hard work. And to work for your own people is it's not something we ask for, but it happens, and like just support one another and not tear each other down. And that's all I'm saying. And think about where we came from, what kind of people we came from. We came from people that prayed, and we cared for each other, we looked after each other, we made sure, like the men in the village would check on the single moms, made sure they had wood. Back when my kids were little, sometimes, like, I was alone, and like some, like the guys, they would just check on me, and like they would let me charge wood. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, charge wood or whatever, but I'm saying, like, we looked after one another. And like, I just hope and pray that we don't go so far as to lose all that, and I just hope everyone tries their best. And I'm not trying to lecture or anything. I know where the leaders are coming from when they're stressed out or they're sad, or it's just a lot of conflict when things could be better. So when, like, say for a council decides something and it's good for the people, then we need to support that and to be there for one another and to survive through what's going to happen. We're going to have to do that. We're not going to survive if we keep fighting against one another. So, just thoughts for the day, and everyone have a good day.